She was called Mama Comfort. Though Comfort had never known her name, each morning at 5:30, she woke to the harsh screech of an old wall clock. Her body creaked as she rose from a thin, sagging foam mattress. The floor was cold, icy concrete that beat at her soles. A faded wrapper was her only blanket. The room was small. The scent of dust and burnt kerosene lingered in the air like an old ghost. Light streamed faintly through torn curtains, painting stripes across cracked cement walls. She lit a coal pot, its smoke curling into her eyes. Her fingers trembled as she stirred hot water. Her breakfast, just a cube of sugar in a chipped enamel cup. There was no milk, no bread, no eggs, only silence and routine. Her gown was worn, the collar long faded by years of careful washing. Her slippers slapped the dirt road as she walked. Each step kicked up fine, red dust that clung to her ankles. But her head stayed high, her back straight, her dignity intact. For 32 years, she stood before blackboards, fingers white with chalk, eyes sharp with knowledge. She taught math to children who called her mom. She taught discipline, patience, respect. She raised generations. But behind that gentle voice was a woman who skipped lunch more days than not, a woman who whispered prayers of strength while grading papers by candlelight. She gave when her brother's son faced expulsion. She paid when her church needed new chairs. She gave her widow's savings. When a neighbor was evicted, she handed over her own rent money. Her landlord never increased her rent, not out of kindness, but pity. She had nothing, no car, no savings, no comfort, but still, she gave. One day, walking home after class, she saw a piece of land, barren, dry. The ground was cracked, and weeds curled like tired fingers. To most, it was worthless, but to her, it whispered possibility. She began to save, one cedi here, two there. She walked long distances to avoid transport fares, sold her wrappers, her jewelry, her radio. She ate less, laughed less, but the vision, Peace Villa, kept her going. And slowly, block by block, brick by humble brick, a house rose. 2 small bedrooms, a tin roof, second-hand windows, no paint, no tiles, but solid, sincere. Hers. She ran her hand across the fresh plastered wall. The cement smell still raw. She closed her eyes and smiled. I will rest here, she whispered. I will finally rest. But peace never came. 3 weeks later, while sweeping the floor of her rented room, she collapsed, her breathing shallow, her vision blurred. The clinic was far, the nurses tired, the medicine unavailable. They said malnutrition, high blood pressure, stress, too many years of self-sacrifice, too little care for herself. She died on a rusted hospital bed, the ceiling above her peeling, the fan broken. Her savings book tucked beneath her pillow. Mama Comfort never slept one single night in the house she built. Today, Peace Villa still stands, quiet, clean, but empty. It is rented out by a cousin, one who never visited her in her final days. The tenants don't know her name. They call her the old woman in the photo, framed in the sitting room, beside a calendar from 2006. Her garden is overgrown. The paint has never come. Her story, nearly forgotten.
This is not just a story about poverty, it's a story about value. She gave everything to everyone except herself.